The Legend of Vox Machina is the first mainstream D&D based show in decades. Created from a record-breaking $11.4 million Kickstarter, its story is the scripted retelling of the first campaign by Critical Role, the most popular D&D group the world has ever known.
It's fine.
We're gods!
So whether or not you like the idea, this show is important for folks like you and me who love Dungeons and Dragons. And while the first 3 episodes have kind of mixed reviews, they're also loaded with Easter eggs, foreshadowing, and funny references that you might have missed. So here's 12 of them with like a bunch of little bonus ones, and spoilers, obviously. Episode 1 begins by showing off a pretty clear parody of the Lord of the Rings characters, but after they're brutally destroyed, this clever scene transition of their D&D-like figurines being swept off a battle map by General Krieg of the Tal'Dorei Council immediately foreshadows his true identity as the monstrous villain of episodes 1 and 2, the Blue Dragon, Brimscythe. He also wears blue, and has this really ominous line in episode 2, "A storm's blowing through tonight." Ominous for a creature that breathes lightning. And as a little bonus fact, he's voiced by David Tennant, aka the 10th incarnation of Doctor Who. And besides minis on a map, perhaps the most clear D&D reference in this episode is the party starting in a tavern. This classic, if not cliche, introduction for our heroes is completely appropriate. Except for the fact that the following scenes here are way in-your-face inappropriate, largely thanks to Scanlan, played by Sam Riegel, who then reveals Matthew freaking Mercer by pissing on his shoes. Yes, the famed Dungeon Master has cameos in each of these first 3 episodes as some kind of local official, here posting a job, later carting around barrels of ale in episode 2, and checking weapons at the banquet in episode 3. But the party takes their DM's quest right to the Tal'Dorei Council, where we get the most awkward scene of all, Uriel's glitch. Not much to say about these dropped frames, but it was a little upsetting to see this genuine error in an apparently well-funded show. Then, on their quest, Keyleth has a cute moment where she asks a tree for clues, and I just really hope this means they're later going to include her helpful and hilarious discussions with the Sun Tree, an actual tree in Whitestone where the party is probably heading after episode 3. But my favorite foreshadowing / reference to the web series was when the boy villager sees Vax's coin trick and asks, "Are you a wizard?" hinting at actor Liam O'Brien's edgy wizard character from Campaign 2. Bonus fact, these children are voiced by Liam's daughter and Sam's son. And another fun fact here, before Campaign 2, Matt asked Liam to be more evocative and detailed when describing his wizard spells, and this inspired Describe's latest collection of player descriptions. Yes, first-person flavor text that D&D players can use to enhance the role-playing experience for their whole group, because it's not all up to the DM. And because Describe is an awesome sponsor, you can save 10% if you sign up using the affiliate link below and promo code BOB. Then episode 2 begins and ends with some minor characters voiced by Felicia Day, responsible for creating the original Critical Role web series on Geek and Sundry, and kind of a bonus here because there's no way any Critical Role fans actually missed this, but in the magic shop, Gilmore's Glorious Goods, we get a glimpse of Tusk Love, a crappy romance novel often mentioned in their second campaign, but here the cover lovingly depicts Ford and Jester, 2-player characters from Campaign 2. When the party finally makes it to General Krieg's manor, we get a quick reference to the fact that Vox Machina canonically has trouble opening doors, and this happens again at the beginning of episode 3, so it's likely to be a running gag in this show as well. But our top D&D reference in episode 2 comes with Vax praising General Krieg for being so stealthy and heavy armor. Or it might actually be when Grog finally rages and attacks the Blue Dragon, because that was so freaking awesome. Leave a thumbs up if you agree. Even though it connects to this major plot foreshadowing from General Krieg's rug and the scrying orbs in his lair, that we will be seeing his villainous dragon companions known as the Chroma Conclave later this season or perhaps in the next one. And speaking of villains, the episode 3 intro flashback of Percy's family being killed by agents of our main villains this season, the Briarwoods, also shows him being possessed by the demon Orthax, who Percy will probably be contending with for a while. And if you haven't watched Campaign 1, major spoiler here, so skip ahead like 30 seconds. Okay, Vecna. Vax breaks into the Briarwood's belongings to find a journal with notes about the Whispered One, who we all know is the final overarching villain of this entire campaign, who won't be faced in this show unless they make it until a 3rd or 4th season, probably. And I almost missed this one, but as the party enters the banquet, we hear in the background, "From Craghammer, Gradim Greyspine." That's an important NPC mentioned in the actual first arc of the Campaign 1 in the web series, which has been totally omitted from this show, most likely for better story cohesion, but also to avoid the potential drama that could have ensued with the inclusion of a certain Dragonborn sorcerer. But what do you think of the party using code word Changa instead of the heavily trademarked Jenga used in the web series? And what is up with the sandal and the weasel highlighted as the party entered Gilmore's shop? And did Vax's belt snake always have an eye patch? Like, I like the eye patch, I just don't remember the eye patch. And what the heck is this strange 4-armed creature seen fighting Keyleth in the intro? And what else did I miss? Let me know in the comments, and consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video and checking out our sponsor, Describe. And this little skit here where I make fun of Critical Role fans like me and you. Thanks, and keep building.